everyone, and welcome to the 5th episode of The Mystery of a Melody, a mystery musical where we discover if the myths and legends of Melody Glimmerbloom and the Misty Spiral Inn are true. But first and foremost, we have our Gilding Light announcements, and bear with me today, we have quite a few. If you're watching on Twitch, give us the good old follow or sub if you do want to. And if you're watching us on YouTube, give us a little subscribe and smack that bell. And of course, be sure to tune back in twitch.tv/Gilding Light tomorrow for a new Bardic one-shot episode of The Inspectors with special guest Leland House. And of course, you can tune in on Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific for the season finale of A Song in the Heart. And you can catch up on the episodes if you want to over at youtube.com/gildinglight or through the Twitch VODs. You can also watch our old VODs, go check them out. Give them some love. Thumbs them up. Leave some comments. We always like that. And of course, there are only 3 days left. 3 to back the Sirens Battle of the Bards on Kickstarter. Head over to thebardbook.com to secure your copy and grab some cool add-ons from campaign coins, wormwood, and level up dice, and more. Don't want to miss out on any of those cool things. Believe me, some of that stuff is expensive. I looked at the cost on wormwood stuff. I'm like, jaw dropped on floor. But we'll say the quality's great, and like the magnets. Everyone loves magnets. Anyways, there are some amazing guest writers are ready and on board for Sirens Battle of the Bards, and there's still more waiting to be released into Salvata, a custom side quest written by Mitch Iverson, writer for Voltron Legendary Defender and Dota Dragon's Blood. Was just unlocked tonight. Ooh, I haven't actually gotten to watch the Dota Dragon's Blood stuff. Has any of you? You can watch it on Netflix, I think. No, not yet. It's on my list. It's on my watch list. I got to get through the new Castlevania stuff and everything.
Oh, so good.
It's so good, yeah. And
we were both like,
I know you both like. And a kid's quest written by BJ Hensley is up next. So if you want to unlock that stretch goal and other stretch goal material included in both the physical and digital copies over on Sirens Battle of the Bards. And of course, last but not least, this Saturday, May 22nd, Satine is throwing a big birthday bash, and guess what? You're all invited. Head on over to twitch.tv/SatinePhoenix to check that out. You can go smack the follow button so you get some notifications. And of course, she'll be DMing games from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. like a beast to celebrate and mark the end of the Sirens Battle of the Bards Kickstarter. And of course, check out Gilding Light's social media to see who will be rolling dice in this epic game day. They've been announcing stuff throughout the week, so definitely check that out. And of course, our cast is powered by your tips. If you want to support us, head on over to streamlabs.com/gildinglight/tip and make sure you use #TMOM as your donation so that we get, some creds. And not only does your donation help support us, but you also get to affect the game. $5 is an inspiration, $10 disadvantage, $20 is an advantage, $30 is a hit dice. That means you can heal them, and $50 is wild magic where, well, guess what? Random weird stuff happens. Dirge already got some charisma boostage. He's trying to catch up to Cisair, I think, on that side. I'm just kidding. But there's also things like people could lose limbs, stuff could catch on fire, that kind of stuff too. The magic, the wild of magic. But with that, I think that we may begin our 5th episode of The Mystery of Melody, because you're probably sick of me making announcements at this point.
I feel very informed. So
Do you feel informed?
I like being in the loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, now you're going to be...
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I knew that there were only 3 days left, because I have been waiting for like my paycheck to come in and things like that. So I'm like, oh gosh,
no.
okay, I have the time. It has happened, but now I still have 3 days. Okay, good to know.
Get that countdown timer going. And with that, that's today's sound.
Huh?
Last episode, our band of bards continued their adventure into the secret lair they discovered behind a bookshelf. Eva and Cesar use their bird-like tactics to peek into the depths of the giant hole at the basin of the spiral ballroom. While Dirge and Sardar discovered a bridge hidden along the far wall of the room, and a secret staircase was revealed. Eva went further into the tunnel and found the giant shadowy mushroom beast screeching on the top of her little bird lungs, and quickly speeding away, she made it closer to the tunnel opening, but the creature chased her and grabbed her with one of its tendrils. Cesar got back into their own body, because they were in their bird view, and leaped onto the newly visible bridge, stepping off of it into the deep hole, and landed into black, harmful goop. Dirge and Sardar, trying to help their companions, quickly made it to the bridge, where Sardar leaned down, holding rope in hand, while Dirge provided support. But, in a twist of events, Dirge lifted Sardar's legs, and Sardar, knowing he may fall into the depths, quickly grabbed onto the ledge. We return as our camera pans to Dirge standing on the bridge, with Sardar holding onto the ledge with one arm, body dangling and rope in the other hand, and Eva being paralyzed, wrapped in the tendrils of the shadowy mushroom creature, and Cesar swatting away a swarm of flies and taunting the creature. And it is your turn, Cesar, as we left off in a round of combat.
All right. Shoot. I'm so panicky over this stupid.
Well, it does have a -10 on its next saving throw, so if you want to throw something at me that I have to save for, it might be handy dandy.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Or not, I wouldn't mind that.
I do mind it doing stuff. And we established that the swarm of bugs has the creature itself has an intelligence of higher than 2, right?
Less than 2.
Less than 2, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's like 2.
Or, yeah.
It is 2. The int
it
of
is
it
2.
is 2.
Yeah. Cool. Shoot.
Yeah, that was what we talked about at the end of the episode, I believe.
Yes, that is. I remember now.
I was like, they're a swarm of flies. They're not very intelligent.
Yeah.
You light a fire, they might run towards the light, like, ooh, light.
How far away is the mushroom thing from me?
30 feet, I believe.
Okay. Will this work?
Basically, Eva's like in the middle of the tunnel. The creature's next to her, like with one of its tendrils wrapped in like mushroomy tendril wrapped, and then you just got out of the weird goop. Like you leaped out of the goop stuff, I think.
I just jumped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh.
Tasha's Mind Whip at second level. The DC to beat this is a intelligence saving throw versus a DC of 21, thanks to my instrument.
Oh my god! And I have a -10, so 21, and I have a -10. But they do have a high wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to cast it actually at third level to hit the fly swarm as well.
Ooh.
So the fly swarm has to make an intelligence saving throw against 21.
The flies are not going to win that save. I don't think any amount of rolling is gonna. I'm not even gonna roll for them. You could just do damage to them. But I will roll for the big fungi. Okay. So that's -10, and then no, I do not make it.
Cool. So both of them take 12 points of psychic damage.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right.
And on their next turn, each one has to decide whether or not each one gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Okay, so move, action, or bonus action. It only gets 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just leap away from the flies.
To where?
I want to move 15 feet closer to the mushroom thing.
Okay, so you want to move up into melee range with it.
Oh god, it's got 15-foot reach. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Okay. I mean, you could see Eva is like further away from it because like Eva's between you and it has like a tendril wrapped around Eva.
Okay.
Eva's a little bird right now.
Yeah.
Well, in case anybody thinks, why is she making that weird like mouth movement? I'm trying to pretend I'm a bird, and she's paralyzed as well. So
Yeah.
she's like a paralyzed
I was half
bird.
expecting you to come today with like a beak.
I'm gonna jump over to Ava then.
Okay, over to Ava. You want to be next to Ava? Sure.
Yep.
So Ava's here. You are here. Creature is here. All right, Coolio. And with that, that is your turn, right? Nothing else?
Yep. That's my turn.
Eva, you have to do a save. So that was paralyzing you. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Come on. Oh, 14.
14 does not save. You are you continue to just be a paralyzed bird. I feel so bad. Paralyzed bird in this this situation. And we move on to Sardar. Sardar, you're dangling from the edge of this brick bridge. Dirge is standing over you. You've got the rope down in one hand, with your other hand still like dangling like a few feet from this hole opening. You can see down into the depths now that you're like dangling there. It looks dark.
Dirge, what are you doing?
Sometimes a baby bird needs a bit of inspiration to leave the nest.
And I'm going to try to pull myself up with all of the strength that I have and just try to roll myself back onto the bridge.
Athletics for me at advantage because you have a good grip on it. I think you like crit last time, right? Like you did a really good roll.
Oh yeah. But I'm trying my best to roll into Dirge. You know what I mean? With that, once I come up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
We'll make Dirge have to do like a dex save if you actually do hit them.
Oh, 12.
12. I don't think you like hit Dirge with enough power, but you do get yourself up on top. It's not too hard.
Oh,
to, like,
advantage, right?
Yeah, you are at advantage. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
You just roll one more time.
Yeah, 25.
Yes, you make it up on top. And what do you want to do? To explain to us what you want to do.
So as Sardar is hanging there, looking up, hearing this response, okay, pulls himself back up into a roll, just trying to mainly get back on the bridge, but also trying to tumble into Dirge's legs.
Dirge, roll me a dex save. DC 25. not Dirge's best save.
I have a +6 in it, but still.
That's not bad. That's actually not bad.
I'm not going to get beat at 25 though.
Yeah, that's my worry is that you're fine.
I got a 22.
Ooh, close.
Ooh.
You almost dodge as Sardar tries to knock you off your feet, but you do stumble a bit. And now the two of you are kind of, you're like, I don't know, like cat crawling on the bridge, and then Sardar's like on the bridge. Like you're both kind of laying on the bridge at this point.
I reacted in the moment. I was just trying to make sure that Ava and Cesare were getting the help they needed. Please don't take it personally.
I am not a baby bird. I cannot fly, unlike my friends here.
I mean, but you could have fallen. That would have served the purpose.
Or you could have fallen. There's still time.
Oh, I mean, flying is falling with style, so yes, I could have. Maybe soon we'll both have to jump down.
Sardar, you still have a bonus action and a little bit of movement. What would you like to do?
Bonus action sneer. Let's see.
To sneer.
Let me see. For bonus action, nothing. I don't have any sort of any plans for this. I'm just going to try to move away from this situation. If Dirge wants to help, he can. I was trying. I'm just going to walk towards the opening that is now newly revealed.
Are you leaving
The
with your friends
staircase?
in such great peril?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, so you start walking. What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
30. So I would say 5, 10 to get up. 5.
I'm going towards it. I'm not trying to actually...
I'm just thinking like climbing up. So the vertical is like 5, then you're 10 to get up there, and then 15, 20, 20. Okay, so you're like halfway. So the bridge, you guys were at the halfway point of the bridge. Now you're halfway between the halfway. Does that, like you're a quarter
Makes
in.
sense.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, cool. So this is you now. And Dirge is here. Okay. Dirge, it's your turn. Did
So
that
if I-
happen the way you were expecting it to? Inner monologue of Dirge.
I had no expectations for that. I
Okay.
just wanted it to be interesting, and it was certainly. I learned something today. So when I look down over the bridge, down into this opening, can I see anything that's happening to Cesare and Ava? I do have dark vision, so.
Dark vision. You can't because, okay, you're at the center, you see the hole, it looks like black goopiness down there. They are actually further in like the tunnel there,
okay.
you know what I mean? So you can't see them. Eva, you are not a shining starry light anymore, so that's not happening. There's no light down there other than the mushroom, so you can't see. And they are very light glinty, and you kind of have to be down there to get that light. Or have like good bird eyes.
And remind me how far it is from the bridge to this opening.
The bridge to the opening is, I think it's 90 feet. Yeah, no, 60 feet. Sorry. Yeah, because you had 50 feet of rope and it was like 10 difference. Are you gonna fall gracefully? Fly?
No, I don't think I will, actually.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Sardar has the right idea that we should go ahead and find out if there's anything that can help our friends, perhaps some means of resurrecting them if we find their bodies later or something like that.
Okay.
And I certainly wasn't the first to leave, so really I'm just kind of going along with what we're collectively deciding to do as a group, which sounds like Sardar wants to abandon our companions.
Putting words in my mouth.
So what do you decide?
I'm good with words. I can do whatever I want with them.
So what do you decide with as you're watching Sardar move off and you're having like this inner monologue as you look down and you're like, well, I can't really see them down there. So can I really help them? Do I want to jump? No, I might get my outfit dirty. And then you see Sardar walking away. You're like, maybe he's got the right idea. What do you do?
I'm going to shout down to the people below and say, we'll be back. Of course, if you're able to extricate yourselves from this situation, all the more glory to you in the telling of the story later. But we're going to go get help, I guess, or something.
Even Cesare, free action, roll for perception. What's your passive perception? That's a better way to go about it, actually. I don't need you to roll.
18.
18? Eva?
18.
Actually, I might be able to look for you. Ooh. It's 16 is yours, Eva. I think you both hear it. You hear as Dirge shouts down to you. Eva, you can't do anything because you're paralyzed. Cesare, you can free action respond if you'd like.
No. I'm good.
No. Okay. Dirge, you continue walking. Are you going to catch up with Sardar and walk side by side? Like, not really side by side. You can only walk
Maybe like a little bit behind.
yeah. Okay, cool. You guys walk towards the door, and so the viewers can understand. They found a hidden bridge.
Well,
It's
I
like
found it. but-
Yeah, sure. That's true. Dirge did find it. Sardar was like smacking the wall and being like, "There's nothing here." They pulled down this bridge, and all of a sudden, the whole bridge kind of came down from the wall and opened up into what they can see now is like a staircase upward, and the walls look nicer and cleaner, and there's little sconces with light green or light pink lights, I think I said, that look like they could be lit, and the stairs themselves look like they're made out of some kind of marble or something. It looks very nice compared to this pit of horribleness that they've been in for 2 episodes. But down below, it is my turn. And let's see. The plague of insects moves its way. Oh, actually, I think I have sound effects for this. You hear the buzzing of the creatures as they move towards you, Césaire. And they're going to try to attack you again.
They get a move, an action, or a bonus action.
Ooh, good point. They move to you, but when the air appears, each creature must make a Constitution saving throw when they enter the area. And you're in the area now.
Shoot, they got me. All right, con save?
Yeah, it's a con save.
What's the DC?
Well, you roll it and I'll tell you. You beat it. What is that face? It looks like he pooped.
It's my lookup. I don't know if I passed or failed. 15?
Oh, okay. I think you do save. You're good. Let's see. Do you take anything on a fail? Ooh, you take half damage. Haha, so I still get to do damage.
Please don't. In the nicest way I can. Please don't.
Oh, I rolled really well. Let me calculate. Math is hard.
I can agree. That's why you
damage.
shouldn't do it. Huh?
18 damage.
On half?
I rolled a 12, 11, 11, and a 2.
Sorry,
Like I said, I rolled really well. I was like,
how much again? Sorry, 19?
18.
Okay, cool.
How you doing?
Cool.
I know you were at a temporary HP of 1 or something at one point.
Yeah, last session I got down to 1.
But you healed yourself, right?
I did.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still not okay with taking half damage and getting 18.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
that's worrying.
I'm gonna let you know the creature itself doesn't like its auto attack and stuff doesn't hit as hard, but like the other stuff it can do is it hurts.
No, thank you.
And I think that's all it can do because you did a thing on it, so it can only take an. Oh no, that creature moved. Now, this creature, is going to. Ooh. Do I want to do it? Yeah. Let's do it. It's going to take its other, like, tendril and, like, whip Eva. Sorry, Eva. And I think I do it, because you're paralyzed. Do I get advantage on you? Do I just auto hit?
Probably, I think. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Paralyzed condition 5e.
Yeah, I'm gonna paralyze. I'm gonna double check. I just don't wanna. I want to give you an opportunity to do something if you can. So paralyzed.
Attacks have advantage. Anything that hits them is a critical hit.
Okay.
Okay.
If the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah, you're within its hit range.
Well, yeah.
Ava, I rolled a 1 and a 5. What's your H or what's your AC?
My AC is.
Is it above a 14 or 15? Sorry.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you are safe. You do
It is
not
16.
take this hit. Woo-wee. That could have been real bad for you. All right, next up, Césaire. It's your turn.
Oh, thank God.
I was like, oh my God. I mean, it makes sense.
Okay.
It knows it has advantage on you, so I thought it was advantage, but I wasn't sure.
Oh no, very cool.
Let me try and get this. Oh God, I should have been doing this way off time.
But you're okay, right, Eva? You're like not missing any health, are you?
No, she's like not actually hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She's compromised,
She's just paralyzed.
but not.
Yeah. It's just you might take a lot of damage if it actually hits you with the.
Does the mushroom thing have an intelligence score of 3 or higher?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
goody.
way.
Goody. Then
if you can't tell, it's a pretty intelligent mushroom.
I'm going to use unsettling words on the big mushroom.
Ooh, okay.
and it's going to take a -8 to its next save.
Ooh. You and these.
I found a niche.
No, it's great.
I'm going to be
good.
the bardiest bard that ever barded. I even have the T-shirt to prove it.
I mean, as long as you're taking advantage of those,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's or your teammates are. I think it's that's beastly. Being able to make people basically fail their saves.
Oh yeah, it's real nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm
I
going
like
to
it.
use Synaptic
I'm
Static.
jelly.
I'm going to use Synaptic Static to get the mushroom creature.
Is this a different spell?
It's a spell. Unsettling Words isn't actually a spell, it's just a class feature, which I can use as a bonus action. I'm going to follow it up with Synaptic Static. It has to make a DC 21
Unsettling Words
intelligence
is a
saving
bonus
throw.
action.
Yeah.
So then your action is going to be what?
Synaptic Static.
Ooh, synaptic
It
static.
has to make a DC 21 int saving throw
Okay.
with a -8 penalty.
Mm-hmm. It does not save.
Okay.
What happens?
We count this up. Oh.
It would have definitely saved if it didn't have -8.
Good. It's gonna take 36 points
Woo!
of psychic damage, and for the next minute, it's going to have muddled thoughts.
Oh.
During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts that number from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as concentration saving throws to maintain concentration.
Ooh. And I have to make a con save here as you hit me, I think. Right?
Ooh.
Because it's
Are you-
concentrating on the paralyze for
Oh, then
Eva.
yes, and has to roll a d6 and subtract it from the save.
Yeah, let me do that right now.
Ooh.
3.
Ooh.
So -3. And this lasts for how long? Till its next turn or until your next turn?
The muddled thoughts last for 1 minute.
1 minute. Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
like the
here's
rest
the
of
fun
the
part.
counter.
Here's the fun part. This is an AoE spell.
Ah. Okay.
Thank you, Tasha.
Are you wanting to put that on what's the distance? The range?
The range of it is 120 feet. I'm making sure that only the mushroom thing is getting hit.
Okay. All right. Didn't know if you wanted to hit the flies, but the flies are on you, so.
The
Probably
flies also
don't.
have an intelligence of 2 or lower.
They do. So what does it look like when you cast this? And what do you say?
I don't say anything. I just play my instrument as this sphere of purple like lightning just appears and flashes once, hitting everything in its radius.
All right. I like it. Whew. Anything else
Arcane
you'd like to do?
EMP.
Yeah, it is an
Basically.
arcane EMP. It's pretty great. Are you good? You
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
that
any
is my.
movement you wanna
Oh,
do?
I'm going to move. God, I can't do anything. I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. You sure? Just double checking.
I'm thinking real hard. It hurts sometimes to think, but I'm thinking. I'm gonna jump away from both the mushroom creature and the swarm because I
Okay.
realize that the effect of Tasha's has expired, and I don't want to get hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump 40 feet away.
Okay. I saved my concentration save, just so you know. So Eva's still paralyzed. Yeah.
Wait, failed or made?
Saved.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was rolling it just to make sure.
Okay.
And then, so you back away. You're going, which direction are you going? To like the side of the cavern or back towards the goop?
Away from the creature without going into the goop.
Okay. How many feet?
40 if possible.
Oh. 40 would be in the goop.
40 would be in the goop. Shoot. Can I? How far away is it to the opposite side of the goop?
To be like on the ledge of the cavern. It's like,
Yes.
it's basically like a hole. It doesn't really have a like place for you to stand. You'd have to like hole onto the wall.
I
or
guess
something.
up to the goop then.
Okay, up to the goop. So 15 feet back. You go
Yeah.
back to the edge. Okay. I will move you there. All right. And
Oh, I have regrets already.
Eva, is your turn. I have regrets already.
All right, so wisdom saving throw again, yeah?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, he's 13. I am just not having the best luck at all.
Look, we're doing the best we can in
Okay.
this encounter design for 4 people in a 1v2. We're doing our best right now.
I need to. Yeah, it's definitely not made for two people. Eva, I need the inner monologue. We want to hear it because we loved it last week. We need to know what Eva's thinking as you just see a still bird held by tendrils that almost got whipped but didn't.
It's essentially a lot of like the darkness is just surrounding me, the darkness, the sky cannot be seen. I am now but a bird about to be squished by a tentacle. You just cannot see the surface. What is the surface? Yeah,
We
just
need
a
to see the
whole lot of
kitty.
just
Sorry, we've been distracted. Move it into the scene. Kitty.
She's helping. She's gonna
They
she's
can't
gonna
see
help me
it.
out.
Move it.
Oh, she's shy.
Oh, I want to see the kitty. A little
If I
twirl.
grab her, she'll be mad. She's not a hold me kitty.
All mine are forced into being held. They will love it, just like Eva will. No, I'm just kidding. My cats like to be held, so a little different.
Yeah, eventually, Eva's just gonna get Stockholm thing of like, no, where did my tentacle go? I need to be hugged by tentacles at all points.
Well, then we just move into London's games. At that point, we'll just swap over into a Call of Cthulhu game.
Did someone say tentacles?
For one,
You-
welcome, my
terrible.
mushroom overlord.
You said that with a little too much gusto and confidence. Like someone who just
God.
has it in the back burner of their mind.
I'm loving the never mind. We won't go into the tangent. I've been watching London GM a campaign and it's been fabulous. Anyways.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other inner monologue you'd like to share with us, Eva? All right, Sardar, it's your turn. As you casually walk back towards this opening where you can see a staircase, that's about 15 feet away from you at this point.
I may appear to be walking casually towards this, but I am surveying the area. I'm surveying the bridge and the immediate area. I even might peer off to the side and look straight down. Now, let's say that I did get dropped into this pit. Is that some sort of like hard fall into this goop, or what's that like?
You don't
I've
know.
Okay,
You don't know.
all right,
You personally don't know.
right. And
Out
I
of
don't see.
character,
Mhm.
it's a very dangerous goop that did a lot of damage to Césaire when he landed in it. He did not take falling damage, he took goop damage. And now he's standing very close to the goop.
Is there a
It's like-
chance that I could see him?
Ooh, what's your passive? Or what's your
See
passive? Perception.
them.
Roll me a perception, because you said you were actively perceiving.
Yes.
It's like falling face first. This stuff keeps Johnny Bravo's hair upright.
I love Johnny Bravo.
13.
13. I don't think you can see him necessarily. He did back up towards the opening, and now your angle. Actually, you can probably see something down there, but you can't tell what it is because it's dark. But he did move towards the edge of it, and you are looking
Maybe
at an
one of their
angle.
like horns or something.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you see like a horn for a satyr horn. Satyr? Satyr? How do people
Satyr.
pronounce
Satyr.
it? Satyr? Okay. I say
Later, okay.
Okay. People pronounce
So with
it
that,
different.
At that, I'm going to look at Dirge. Now I'm ready. And I'm going to go hop off in that direction.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, now you're at a weird angle, so you're not going to drop just into the goop. You're going to like hit the side of the bowl and then go down. Are you sure you want to do that? Because you will
Should've done it my way.
You will take some fall damage from hitting the side of the thing.
I'm
Just
trying to figure out
wanna,
if it's worth it. I have a
Had to go
plan.
be independent.
I have a plan. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it or not. But if it's that bad, I wouldn't be able to walk back.
You can
and
walk
jump
back
off.
and then drop down. I think
Perfect.
I just want to make it clear, like, you're intelligent enough that you would know that if you jump down, you might take some fall damage. Okay.
Yeah. Any way that doesn't get me fall damage, I'll take goop
You're
damage.
killing
no fall
Paladin
damage.
though. Paladin's dying.
No, sorry. I just the sequence of I just climbs back up. I'm not a baby bird. Falls.
You
right.
walk past Dirge. Do you say anything to Dirge when you walk past Dirge? Because Dirge is behind you.
Now I have a plan. One moment, and then I'm gonna go find the safest place.
You find the safest space, and then you just jump down into the goop. It takes a
Okay.
while. You're like free falling for a while, and then it's not a splash. It's like a bloop. And as you land into it, your legs stick into it, and it feels like this weird suctioning all around you, as like it feels like little mouths are just suctioning all around your body. And this is not a saving thing.
Hard pass.
Oh my god, I rolled so many ones.
Do it.
You take 16 damage. I
Take
rolled
it.
a lot of ones. I'm disappointed in you, dice. I don't have other dice handy nearby to change colors. So you take 16 damage.
Okay.
This you feel little tiny teeth suctioning at your body. It's great. And you actually see Cessair standing at the edge. You see a satyr butt, a satyr butt in your face as they're looking towards this mushroom creature. You can see now the mushroom creature, shadowy in all its form, in the middle of this cavern hole. You can see in between that Eva, little bird, lifeless, being wrapped in like a tendril, like a mushroomy tendril. And that's what you see. You used your movement. You still have an action and a bonus action. What would you like to do?
That's it for now.
You don't want to do anything.
No, I'm trying to get to Cessair as quickly as possible, but
Okay.
that'll have to be the next turn.
Okay. Dirge, it is your turn as Sardar leaps off the edge.
Well, Sardar's plan was a good one, so I might as well take on his role now that he's decided to actually be brave.
You don't
so-
have the rope on you.
Oh, well, I don't need it because I'm going to get help.
Oh.
So I'm going to proceed up this staircase that we've unveiled. Keeping a keen eye out. I mean, if I were to run into another longer rope on the way there, of course I would go back. But I mean, I have to work with what I'm given. So
Sure.
yeah, I'm
Roll me a
moving ahead,
perception check.
keeping a keen eye.
As you're looking around for rope in quotation marks.
Oh, anything that could be useful. I mean, I'm
I
quite
know.
creative.
I know, that's why I said in quotation marks.
That's a 9 for Dirge.
You see a staircase that goes upward, some sconces.
Oh well,
that
one way to
have a
go
light
then. I didn't find anything, so well, that's not my
pink glow
problem.
to them. The staircase are marble. That's what you see.
Yeah, I'll just move my maximum movement then.
Okay. Are you running, like dashing, or just?
I think I am probably moving with a great sense of urgency. I mean, my friends are in terrible peril.
How much is your run speed?
60.
60. All right, so you're 60. Okay, that's pretty far up the staircase. You're doing your butt workout as you run up the stairs.
It is leg day, yes.
Getting a good glute workout in, and then it is my turn. Below, the bugs make their way slowly, buzzing towards Eva.
Ew.
Yep, that's where they're going next. And they. How do you say? Do you get? What are your saves when you're paralyzed? Let's see. The creature attacks them. Fail strength and dexterity saves. Attack rolls against the creature are at advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. The attacker is within 5 feet. Okay. Well, this is not gonna be good for you, Eva. It is a Constitution saving throw, so you do get it because it's not a Strength or Dex.
Okay.
So you get like a full save on it. So go forth and save.
Oh, come on, come on. Ah! 21. Nat 20.
Ooh. Okay, you're gonna take half damage. That's nice.
Oh. I may be paralyzed, but I'm paralyzed and very alive.
14 damage as these insects like sting at you and make a horrible buzzing noise. The creature is going to whip at you again. We'll see if it hits. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good one. Where are you? Oh, I think I'm gonna hit. Oh, this thing is really weird. 28 to hit. Pretty sure that does hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then let's see how much damage we do. Uh, 25 bludgeon or like slashing damage as the whip hits you, and then you get another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 3.
Oh no.
Bye.
You take 13 damage and you can't regain hit points. And your hit point maximum decreases to... Oh, no. You don't take 13 damage. Your max hit points turns into 13. Or decreases by 13 for every 24 hours that lapses. So, yes, decrease 13 for now. And for every 24 hours that happens, you now lose 13 per 24 hours. I'll make a note of that here.
Okay.
So, minus 13, and then we'll deal with the 24-hour thing whenever that happens, or you get uncursed or something, and then yeah, you're good. If you go to 0, we'll deal with whatever that does. It does not good as this whip slashes you. A little bit of your like feathers open up, and you can see just like this decaying, rotting flesh start melding into your skin, and you just feel this gross sense of like something painful happening, and you definitely feel like you need to get that checked out. It ain't good. And now it is going to be Cesaire's turn.
Okay.
I can't do anything else because I get one action.
Right.
Otherwise, I would do other things.
Okay. Thinking. It's still concentrating on hold person, correct?
Yes. So if you attack it, it has to make a concentration save.
Gotcha.
At a -3.
If I'm not mistaken, it rolls out every single time it has to save. So.
Yes. And yeah.
So it might be higher. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on it. DC is Wisdom 21.
Ooh, okay. So I have to do 1d6 first. 1. And then DC, it's a Wisdom save?
Wisdom 21.
Wisdom 21. Okay. It does not save.
Okay. It takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Did it save?
No.
Concentration check.
Oh, you mean concentration.
Yeah.
Alright. -2 on this. Oh, it saves.
Darn. I'm going to use Healing Word at 3rd level to heal myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
Because that hurt. That hurt a lot.
Is that a bonus action? Yeah, that's a bonus
Yeah, Healing Word's a bonus action. I'm going to heal myself up. Let's see here. 6, 9, 14. Nice. Okay. That's my turn.
Alright. Eva! Let's get that save!
Let's get this last. All right, come on, wisdom saving throw.
You can do it. You've just kept rolling so low. Oh no! Oh no! You need some like inspiration or something so that you can save. Maybe your other friends could give you something.
I choose life.
Hint, hint.
Or hey,
sorry.
maybe community. If you want to help me out,
It's true.
you know, you can by gifting subs or bits and things like that. That'll help, I believe, or donating.
It would be advantage or an inspiration would both be helpful. And honestly, at this point, you could use some hit dice.
There we go. I could use some hit dice too. So
Or if you
anything
want to
helps
get chaotic
right now.
with it, give her some wild magic. Because that can only get better. All right. Inner monologue from Eva as they continue to be held there. Now you have like a slash that's like burning and feels like something horrible is happening to you. A bunch of bugs are around you. And your friend Sardar or Cesare moved away from you. You can see them. They've left you. They were near you 1 second. Now they're far away. And you can also see that Sardar jumped down.
I can see now that she's probably just there thinking of like, you know, I always thought when I'd go, I'd see the stars. I thought I'd be able to at least be able to see them one last time. It's all not exactly the happiest thoughts right now.
Yeah, it's like you're not outside. You're like in a deep cave. This is horrible.
This is literally her worst nightmare happening right now. She is not herself and she is dying underground. It's oh God.
Aw. I would hug Eva. I'm sorry, little bird. All right, Sardar, you're in some weird black goop that's suctioning onto you, which, you know, London, you're probably used to, but maybe Sardar's not.
Yeah.
You can see a big satyr booty in front of you, your friend being held and just got whipped, and now bugs are all around her.
Mm-hmm. And who am I closer to?
Definitely
Satyr
the
butt?
booty. Yeah.
Okay.
Satyr booty.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna use
their
this.
booties right there. Nice peach in front of you.
All
Hairy.
right, cool.
It's a hairy peach.
I'm gonna go to the hairy peach.
Just grab a hold. Like, what?
Yeah.
do
So
with your hands?
I'm just animating my hands. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
What I'm
I will
doing.
crush your tonsils.
You just
They
said
were
I'm going
removed.
up to the hairy peach, and you went like that, so I wasn't sure.
I apologize. I'm gonna go
Okay.
up to the. I'm gonna go up to the hairy peach, and if I can, Cesare, it's me. Here, and I'm gonna see if I can wrap my arms around Cesare.
Yeah.
I look down. What do I see?
You see your friend grabbing onto your waist, half body in goop, and the other half holding onto you. And you can see
You're
where the
disgusting.
goop is like
Glad to hear
suctioning
ya.
onto their body, or his body.
This is disgusting. And we gotta get out of here. And I'm going to try to like almost like lift Cesare back as I.
What are you? Absolutely not. I'm gonna direct his attention towards the bird being held.
I can't
You
get
guys
over
can
there.
talk
at this
to each
point.
other.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying
What
to
are
get you
doing?
out
What
of
are doing?
here. Then I'll be back down for Ava.
Hey, listen. I have magic left. Ava's gonna turn back anytime soon now. Get her free first.
Will it take another round for me to get over there? from where I am, DM?
Can you what?
Will it take another round for me to travel all the way to Eva?
She is about 30 feet from the goop. So you could, if you have 30 feet, you could walk to her. Do you need to touch her to do something?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And I let go of Peach, and I'm gonna go over to Eva.
Okay.
And you're just like a tiny little bird there.
Wrapped in like a tentacle, like a tendril, like a mushroom tendy.
I'm gonna take Eva as best I can. Try to remove away from the tentacle.
Okay. Are you trying to do this like ripping her out of the tentacle, or
Any way that I can just get a solid hold?
okay?
Because
it's solid holding onto her. So either you have to cut the tentacle off, or you're gonna have to like pry it out of the tentacle. So
I'll
allow
pry.
an athletics. But it's like a spell that's holding on.
That's my only option. I'm trying to get Eva.
And if you're
13.
successful on this, okay. You're holding on to Eva, and I'm gonna give Eva an advantage on the roll when it's their turn, when it's her turn. As you're trying to tug and like pull her, like you're trying to get her out of this tentacle. But it is a magical thing, so it's like wrapped around her. So I will give her advantage because you're successfully able to grapple her because she's like a tiny bird, so it's not like a hard DC. But you can tell that even though you have Eva, there's something else happening here that maybe it might not be.
Not just strength.
Yeah,
I mean, not
it's
just
it's not like not just a tentacle holding on. It's like some kind of like magical thing happening.
right.
All right, Dirge. You're running, getting your booty workout up the stairs. Speaking of booty, it's like we transitioned from the hairy peach of Cesara's booty into the camera of you running up the stairs. I feel like that's a good transition.
I'm wearing crushed velvet breeches, if anyone was interested.
Yes,
but
you see the
yes.
crushed velvet. It's a different type of hairy booty. What's your plan here? Are you just going to keep running up the stairs? The stairs seem like they go for a while for some reason.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep ascending until I find some sort of door, or... I mean, I am keeping my eyes open in case I were to run into maybe some help of some sort. Yeah, maybe some of these tree robots that I could, have a Karen moment with and say, hey, you're hurting my friends downstairs. Please come help. Or,
And you have dark vision, right?
I
Roll
do.
me a wisdom save.
That is a 6.
You continue running. It feels like the stairs just keep going, like they're not ending, and you just keep going. You do your full movement. You're dashing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? It is my turn. Nothing hit me that I need to roll another save for concentration. I already did that, right? I've been trying to do it as it happens. Now, let's see. First, we will do, roll me a constitution save. Eva. Oh, wrong dice. Easy.
17.
Ooh, 17? Yeah, you'll take half damage.
Whew.
All right. You're going to take 10 damage.
Woo.
And
Cheers.
now that's with the buzzing, like the bees and the insects, or like not the bees, these like creepy insects are like spawning around you. They seem to do less damage this time, as you brace yourself, knowing they're coming in, even though you're, not doing the hottest. And it's going to... It's kind of getting mad at Cessair because they're shouting at them. And it's going to drop its concentration on the holding of Ava. And Eva, you feel this like tendril loosen and you fall limp into Sardar's hand as Sardar's grasping onto you. And it points its other tendril towards Cessair. And Cessair, you need to make a... For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass from within 20 feet of the radius. Centered on a point you choose within the range, any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune. Under creature are deafened while entirely inside. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible. So it puts down this like sphere of silence around you, Cessair. Like on you.
Can I...
Centered on you.
Can I, as a reaction, just flip it off?
Ooh, how so?
No, just double burn it.
How so?
Just...
you're just flipping it off. You're not
Literally
like...
just flipping
I
it
thought you
off,
were
yeah.
like counterspelling or something. Okay.
No, that's it. Just flipping it off.
Okay. Yeah, you flick it off as it casts this on you, and you are now like enveloped in what feels like tiny mushrooms growing on your body, and like in your ears, and now you can't hear anything. So if your friends try to talk to you, you can't hear it. And it is now Cessair's turn. As the world is silent for you.
So while I'm in a thing of silence, any verbal components fail automatically?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Gosh. Is there anything a bard can do without verbal components? Not really, no. Wait, hold on. I might have something I can do.
Ooh.
Let me check. No, okay. I was looking at the wording of find familiar. I can deliver the spell. I can't cast the spell through my familiar. Dang. Shoot. I don't think there's anything I can do.
Melee attack, I guess, maybe? Or a ranged attack?
I literally have no weapons.
You built your character with no weapons? I love it. I'm into it.
I don't know. Let me just ram it. Let's just get a headbutt it. Let's do it.
Yes, do it. I love it.
This is gonna be bad.
It's like an improvised weapon, right?
No. I actually have a ram melee attack. It deals 1d4 minus 1 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to it and ram it with my horns. Let's go.
See. All right. I love it.
That's a crit.
You hit. Then.
That's a critical hit. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, a 19 hits.
Okay, that's a critical hit. I'm gonna roll 2d4 minus 1 then.
Yeah, go for it.
This feels very depowering. I dealt max crit damage, which is 7.
Okay. 7 damage. You do 7 damage as you run towards this creature, mushrooms enveloping you like around your body, growing into your ears, and you can't hear anything, and you just ram into it, one of your horns puncturing. It almost feels like when you hit it, it like pops a little, and then it comes out really smooth. Anything else you'd like to do?
Were they concentrating on the silence thing?
Ooh, I think it is a concentration spell. It is. You're right.
Synaptic static is still in effect.
I mean, hey, man, you're right. I gotta roll 1d6 first. 2. So it's -2. Oh. I save. Whew. It's a close one. It was a close one. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Eva, you're free! I'm like, you know what? It is mad. It is mad at Cesare, who keeps talking shit to it.
Just expletives. It's just a whole bunch of...
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I was all right. We hear Eva swearing a bunch, and then what? What would you like to do, my dear?
I think I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Starts patting her little birdness. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I think that'll be it.
All right, Sardar, you're holding your dear friend Eva as they are. You can see their little bird bits healing. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say, ready to go.
She almost like has only just kind of realized that Sadar is there almost.
Just like, are you?
Whoa. Calm down. It's okay. And then what I'm going to do is I want to cast Dimension Door back up to the top of the bridge where I was.
Ooh, cool.
With my willing friend, if you are indeed willing.
Very. Let's get out of here.
All right. So I cast that.
How many people can you take with that dimension door of yours?
Sister's like, what's about me?
Yeah, that was the plan. 1, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll be back. I was gonna make another
jump
trip.
out of that hole.
I believe so. You can also, 1 willing creature of my size or smaller. Back up to the top.
All right. Eva, are you talking? Madam Gandalf?
Oh, no, I'm doing math very poorly in my head.
I just saw a mouth moving and I was like, is she trying to talk to us? I can't tell. All right. What does it look like? What does your dimension door look like? Ooh. You're muted.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I see this explanation.
So it's almost like this flash of like red. And then once that pops up on top, it's more like just like roiling smoke almost. Kind of like a fog machine, like a cool fog machine spreads over this one section of the bridge as Sardar and Eva appear.
Sorry, cat. Okay.
She wants a lot of attention. She knows that. Johnny's working, baby.
Appear at the top of this bridge. You don't see anyone else. You don't see Dirge. You see the 3 statues that are left and the cubby that is empty. And this bridge that has now formed. Eva, this is your first time seeing this giant bridge and the doorway, or like the opening with a staircase that goes up.
There was a bridge the whole time.
Yes, I didn't see it. Dirge found it. How? Yes, and there's this opening over here. I guess he went that way.
Let's just go up the stairs.
I gotta go get our friend, Cesare. Be back soon.
Cesare, of course.
And now, since I have movement, can I use that to jump off?
Yeah, you can if that's what you're sure you want to do that.
As he jumps off, can Eva kind of do a tuneful good luck, kind of thing to try and give him some bardic inspiration?
You could if it was your turn, but it's Sardar's turn. Sorry.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Sardar, you land, and give me. Oh no, man, this is not a. This is just a.
Right.
It happens because you land in the water. $18 damage. Take that damage.
Got it.
Now you're in the goop again. You feel the suctioning of weird mouths on your body. And Dirge, we pan up to you at the top of the stairs. Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you're running.
The 9?
You and your 9s. All you see is stairs in front of you. Just lots.
All
of
right.
stairs.
Well, this is clearly some sort of magical thing. I'm going to cast Detect Magic as an actual spell, not as a ritual.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to, once I get a little bit, based on what information I get about whether I am in fact trapped in some sort of illusion or if this is just a magical staircase, I may turn around and head back down so I can inform my companions of what I've discovered.
Oh, yeah, totally. So, with Detect Magic, what does it look like as you cast Detect Magic in this hallway?
I think that I sort of flip through the pages of my grimoire, and it casts light on my face, and then the shadows seem to kind of move and swirl from the light that's casting on my face, and then an eye appears on my forehead.
Ooh, I
and
love
I sort
it.
of brush my hair aside so that this glowing eye can see the
glowing
surroundings.
eye kind of shine, like it almost has like a beam of light that shines upon. It's like a spotlight onto the magic, and you see the glimmering and glittering of magic. The staircase glittering, the walls glittering, everything around you appears to be glittering as you're like walking up the staircase a couple feet.
Well, at least I know it's not in my mind. But I guess that's kind of worse because it means it's there for all of us, and we're all going to have to navigate it. But yes, I think I will
turn back around.
And since I've so valiantly scouted ahead, I have to now share this with everyone else.
Totes, totally. And you walk back down your other. I'm assuming that you only use like 5 feet to move, or like maybe you didn't step forward on this round. You make your way 30 feet. Do you have a movement? You make.
Yeah. If
your
the
way
Detect
back down.
Magic was my action, then I've still got 30
take
feet of
you a
movement.
couple rounds to get back down, but or like a round, or one more round to get down. And now it is my turn. Hello, Césaire. You hear nothing. The silence around you. You can't hear the buzzing of the creatures as they swarm towards you. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. It's not a sound thing, so you're gonna take. You don't get. You don't get
you
disadvantage
said
on
Constitution?
it. Yeah, Constitution.
You said Constitution?
Yes.
Let's go with that. Fat 18, brah.
Ooh, all right. So you're gonna take half damage. 10 damage. And
All right.
the creature can only do one move. So what would I like to do? Nothing that is audible. It has some audible stuff, but you can't hear that. Ooh. All right. I don't want to do that. You know what? I think it's going to try to whip you.
All right, let's go.
And then I have to roll a 1d6 because it gets minus to its attack. It's a 5, minus 5. 14, does 14 hit you? Does
14 does
hit
not hit me.
Ah, dang.
14 does
Okay.
not hit me. I have an AC of 15.
The
What's
whip
up?
of the tendril goes to
What's
smack
up?
you, and it misses by a large amount. It's like, it whips, and you hear the snap and the crackle of the whip, but you see it as it's like doesn't quite reach you. And that is its turn. It's your turn, Césaire.
Okay, I have to ask, can I determine whether or not I myself can produce no sound, or if I just can't hear anything?
No, neither. You can determine neither.
Okay, so
That like you cannot make sound and no sound can be made within the space that you're in. Does that make sense?
it does make sense.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like
then,
a mushroomy sound barrier
Okay.
that's being
Then
enveloped around you.
I'm gonna go in for that sweet ram attack.
Go for it. Get those horns in there.
This game has jokes. This game has jokes. Did any of you know this game has jokes? All right,
Oh, no.
let's go.
What
Let's
happened?
go. Let's go. I'm gonna roll my crit
You
on
crit
my
again?
ram attack. That's
Oh my
yeah,
God.
which will deal 2d4 minus 1 points of damage. The
Just
most inept thing
slowly
I can do.
poke this thing like a marshmallow, like a s'more.
The one thing left available to me is to just bash my head against the problem.
How much damage do you do to me?
I deal 5 points of damage.
Again, you puncture in, and it feels like it like pops as your like horn goes in, and then it just slices out like butter.
Death by 1,000 headbutts.
Eva,
Hopefully,
it's your
given
turn.
on a long enough
Real
timeline.
quick. Does this break its concentration?
Oh, yeah. Let's try.
Because it has the minus d6 to concentrations.
D6, a -4 on this roll. It has a very
Okay.
high concentration save, so. Ooh. Yeah, it saves. Sorry,
Shoot.
it's got a really high concentration save.
Unflappable.
It's a caster, so like that's his thing. You can melee it to death though. It doesn't have a high AC.
My what I was asking with the
It's a
sound thing
mushroom.
was if I could still use unsettling words even though I can't hear myself.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't make sound with like you can't make sound and it can't like nothing there. And it's a 20-foot radius around the.
Great.
Sarah's muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gross.
It is gross. It is a barred counter, but I also have to concentrate on it. Eva, it is your turn. Would you like to do anything, or hold an action for anything?
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold an action of Well, I guess I can cast Thunderous Smite because it's the first time you hit with a melee weapon. So I think I have to use a turn to evoke it.
You can't. Like, who are you trying to hit? You're like you're up on top of the bridge. All you
Well,
can
it's
see.
more. I'll hold my action, is what I guess I'm trying to say, because I wanted to use Thunderous Smite, which is first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunder, and it does an extra bit of damage. So it's like she kind of wants to like have it ready in case anything jumps up.
Okay, you're holding an action for like if something attacks, then you're gonna.
Yeah.
If you see them. Okay. All right, Sardar, it's your turn. As you jump into this goop, and now you can see Cesare has mushrooms growing all over them, and they have their horn like they're just you just see them ramming this mushroom creature with their horns.
Okay, I'm gonna rush over as fast as I can. I know the goop is, have to move through, but am I able to get to Cesare in this turn?
They're 30 feet away, so if you have 30
Perfect.
feet of movement, yes.
Great. Cesare, are you ready to go now? Eva is safe.
There's a
Cesare
20
cannot
foot.
hear you.
There's a 20-foot sphere of silence on me, buddy.
Yeah, you say
Hello?
you go to say something and you don't even hear your own person. You don't even hear yourself talking, Sardar.
I have a question. Does Dimension Door have a verbal component?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Do you have your weapons?
Right here.
But here's the caveat. It's only affecting Cesare. So you're fine, Sardar.
Okay, great.
You talk,
All right.
but Cesare doesn't hear.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to make eye contact, like. once
I'm literally looking at the thing like dead on, like head on. Like I've been ramming my head against it. I got nothing else left for you, buddy. I don't know what you want.
Can I want to cast it again
Out
and
of
go
character,
up.
do you care if he has consent to move you?
Yeah, that's what I need.
I can't consent to what I don't know is happening. So,
You could.
Are you willing to get out of here, though?
Sarah.
Would you resist?
Yeah. Would you resist?
if there was magic to pull me out of here, I would not resist. No.
Okay. Then there's your answer.
Okay, I'm going to cast it with my last 4th level slot dimension door to the top.
Oh my gosh, someone in chat's like, I was looking around for a mosquito. I'm sorry. That's on my end. I'm making that noise. Yeah, Sardar, you cast the dimension door and you both appear at the top. The creature down below is very confused. What's the range on that?
500 feet.
No, for mine.
Oh, sorry.
Do you need to maintain line of sight?
Nope.
Mine does not say I need to.
Oh, okay, I'm talking.
Sorry, you're good, London. Mine does not say I need to, but I think as you barely get out of the reach, like when you get to almost the bridge, you all of a sudden, like your ears pop and you can hear again.
Okay. All right.
You're safe. You okay?
First off, I was right there the first time you left.
You told me to go to Eva. I was only following your instructions.
To get the bird out of the grip, that's all I meant. I didn't know you meant magic.
Why not? You needed to get out. I was trying to help, but I didn't want to go against your wishes. You know, you had to be willing.
Fine. All right, cool. Give me about a moment to just throw up.
Don't,
Do you throw
not too
up
close to
into
the edge.
hole? Do you throw up in the hole?
I throw up in the hole.
You throw up in the hole.
Can I hold-
Down
can I
below, we
hold
just have
their
a
hair?
camera pan of like the little goop like suctioning on your vomit. Sorry, just too funny. This is where my mind goes.
Sorry, I had mushrooms in my ears. I'm allowed to.
Yeah, for sure. Eva, you are also there. So I'm gonna give you guys a moment. I'm also gonna use the restroom. We'll see you do this moment. You guys are all out of combat. Dirge, you will return shortly. But the three of them, I want to give them a scene together before you get there, if that's all right. All right. I can hear you, though. Go for it.
All right.
All right, get it all out.
Don't
okay.
don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Next
Got it.
time we go down into some big dark hole, let's make sure we have an escape plan.
Let's verify something here.
Yes.
There's a bridge.
There is a bridge. We found it.
I think that's the worst part about all this is that we did all this because we didn't know there was a bridge. Also, second off, we were birds. The escape plan is fly, typically.
I mean, I tried. It's
I understand, but the escape plan was itself foiled because the escape plan is to be a bird and fly. We had half that down pat. If that goes to hell and back, that's not on us, that's on the environment, ruining the escape plan.
But we're safe now.
Sorry, I've had more bugs and mushrooms in my ears and general orifices than I've ever had in the past 5 years. All right? It's a little gross. It's disgusting. There's more. I'm sorry.
Are you nauseous, Eva?
No, I'm good. I like mushrooms.
No. Me too,
Sure.
actually.
Sure. Do you like mushrooms on your inner ear?
I haven't tried having them in my ear.
Don't try it on your inner ear. That's not where mushrooms go.
As you're saying this, Cesare, you notice you have a pretty high perception, a passive perception. You notice that there's like a slash along Eva's like, by where the wing would be. You're still a bird form right now, right?
No, she
It's
got
out.
her out of
a
bird form.
slash
Yeah.
from like right below her like throat down here, like down into her side, as like, and it looks pussy.
The pronunciation is important here.
Sissy.
Second off, what's that on your arm? What is that?
And she starts poking at it.
Oh, it
A little.
hurts. It's painful. I'm tempted to make you roll
ow.
damage for the pain from touching it, but I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Can you heal that?
And she'll actually genuinely. I'm gonna want to do this anyway. She'll cast, Cure Wounds again, but at 3rd level.
Go for it.
She needs the health anyway.
Ooh, that's a lot of health. Nice. 19 health back. Yeah, it's not healing that part. That part's grody. And Dirge, you arrive down at the bottom of the stairs as you see Eva kind of trying to heal something around like underneath her like arm, and it still looks gross and pussy. And Cessair and Sardar are like watching on.
Oh, you're finally all here. This is great.
I have a really gross scar.
Oh yes, that is horrid. Please put that away. Yeah, there's a magic staircase. And I went to get help, of course, being helpful like I am. And
Magic staircase, though.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to really go anywhere. And if it did, it took its time getting there.
Do you think the magic is that it's infinite, or the magic is that you think you're moving but you're just in place?
I mean, it could be either, really. I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, I think. But then again, if it is something where I don't think it was just me. I don't think it was just in my mind, which is actually a bad thing because it means that all 4 of us would have no greater success. Well, I mean, maybe we would. We could try. But I don't see any other way out besides, the dead end that you all found with the horrible creatures in it and the way we came. So we're going to have to find some way to circumvent this. But, I mean, it goes up at least, which is interesting. I assume that's where Melody's lair is.
If we can just spin the lever here, guarding your lair with an infinite staircase is quite clever and kind of a dick move.
I mean, there's another possibility here is that she somehow controls it, and she didn't want me to just go alone, Maybe she has some interest in all of us. So maybe now we're all together, we can proceed. I mean, it certainly wasn't anything dangerous. It was just rather boring.
Or C, she wants to see you sweat.
Oh, I don't do that. Not when I can help it.
Yeah, but it's an infinite staircase. You can't. You know what? I'm bleeding a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Yeah, sure. Just like, hold on, I'm bleeding a lot. Eva, you notice that Sardar is not saying much and has, I'm assuming, a look on their face as a dirge has arrived because of your passive insight with a 22 insight. You notice this.
Hey.
And you are also like you're closer to Sardar than any of the others, I feel like. Tell me if I'm wrong otherwise.
She'll just start like nudging and be like, hey, thank you for saving me.
Of course, always will. I know you did the same.
Likewise. Are you okay though? You've been a little bit silent since the fungal touch.
Yeah, it's I'm great, just happy to help. In my own time, yes, we're good. We're good. We're great. Did you find so?
Are you trying to like fake it, or are you not?
Oh yeah, he's he's just like Dirge. I think it's time we proceed, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm waiting on all of you, actually.
Yeah, Ava, you know something happened here. You have a 22 insight passive, so you there's something going on between the two of them.
I think it's jealousy, but there we go. That's above board.
The silence that hangs in the air is interrupted only by Sarah going like, prestidigitation, clean that off, and clean that off, and clean that off, and that again. I feel gross.
Yeah, this is just trying. It doesn't actually clean it off, but it gives you the perception. Like, it makes you feel cleaner, for sure. And visually, it looks like it's cleaner, but you know, it gives you a sense of cleanliness as you are cleaning all these mushrooms off. But what you don't notice is that there's a whole bunch on your back.
Prestidigitation instantly cleans an object.
It's like a small space, not like all of you.
1 cubic foot. I'm casting it a lot. It's a cantrip.
Yeah. I like to imagine that you clean it all off, but like there's still like mushrooms on your back.
And that's when Sardar comes over and just starts picking them off. May I?
Just use magic.
Get off of me.
Do you not have prestidigitation?
I also have hands, Cessair.
It's not gonna get the little. You just see me like hold it, just like trying to get the right angle with. Hands can't get down the fur.
I take a drumstick and I'm just like in there, just like almost like a back scratcher, you know what I mean? And getting
like
the fungus off.
I love it. I love this vision of you just like kind of back scratching with the stick.
Already much better.
God, I'm gonna take a bath in acid at this rate. Oh.
And you're remembering the suctioning. It's great, yeah. Buzzing of the flies. It's not fun. Meanwhile, Dirge, you're gonna walk up the stairs. You'd experience none of the things that the rest of them experience. I'm guessing you're going up the stairs first, or would you like to switch the order? You're like,
oh no, I mean, I think
first.
I'm going ahead, but quite casually, and I'm trying to look and see if there's anything that I might have missed. I mean, my detect magic is still going, I assume, because it does last for 10 minutes.
You notice that one of the staircases seems like there's something different about it, like it glimmers a little bit further up the staircase. And then beyond that, it all is very magically glittery.
All right, well, I'll yell back to my companions then. Oh, I think I may have solved this, or I may be on the cusp, one step away from solving it.
Okay. And
I'm gonna call back. 1 step? Is that a pun?
I mean, yes, but yeah.
Dang
You
it.
don't need to spell out the joke. I mean, I feel like if people get it, great, and if they don't, well,
You see Cessair pull out a small little quill pad and like write down a tally mark on today's date underneath Dirge's name. Puts it back in.
nice. I like it. What are y'all planning on doing? Are you going to investigate this stair, or what's your plan?
Infinite stairs is better than any amount of mushrooms and flies.
I don't know about that one.
So I am using my arcane vision, and I can tell you that's magical, that's magical, that's magical. This is different magical, though, and I think it's beyond this step where things started to get a bit loopy, repetitive.
It at least feels like progress.
Yeah. I don't know if we go beyond this point, if that's where it starts to, go back on itself or whatnot. But I mean, this is the crux of our problem right here.
Say crux again.
This.
Crux. You owe me a gold piece. The first one is free.
Everybody gets one.
Sagar and Cessair, with your passive perceptions, you notice now upon looking at the staircase that you do agree it does look quite different than the others.
In what way?
Is it like a barrier or like a something?
It just looks a little unaligned in comparison to the others. You'd have to investigate further to see what's really going on there. And only one of you can make it into the staircase at a time. So you could each take turns looking at it if you'd like.
Well, I'm going to step back and see if anyone else wants to get a closer look at it. But I am using my mage hand to just sort of press around on the step and see if it's some sort of sliding puzzle or if there's some sort of activation or something.
You do that and nothing seems to happen. But the two of you, if you'd like, you can have advantage on your investigation checks.
Cool.
Could I
just
roll
because
a
you have that
perception
passive
check?
perception, and Dirge told you it was magical. Was that Cesar?
Could I roll a perception instead of investigation?
You will get different information, and the DC will be higher. But yes,
I'm totally fine with rolling at a +8 instead of a +2.
sure, go for it.
So yeah, I'm gonna do perception.
I'll see what that does. Oh no.
He's manically cackling.
I got a 28.
Okay, Sardar.
These are terrible rolls. 10.
You get one more because it's an advantage, right?
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Use the physical dice you bought.
That's true.
Yeah. What are you doing? You bought.
Yeah, peer pressuring you, man. Like you spent the money.
London
roll
doesn't want to
quick
wear
clap.
them out, okay?
All right. Quick clap.
Nice
quick clap,
new
quick clap.
dice.
He has been pretty lucky with them.
I rolled the same. Again, a 10. It's the same.
It's fate.
This is a punishment for not trusting them in the first place.
That's true. Okay, that's true.
All right.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. You both feel along. Sardar, nothing's you can't quite figure it out. But Cesare, when you go up to it and you take a look at it, you realize that there is what looks like a latch on it that is magically encased. You think that maybe if you could dispel it or remove the magic from it, you might be able to open up the lid of the staircase, and it would like pop open, like a chest almost.
Didn't you have dispel magic?
Everyone's like, let me look at my long list of spells because I'm level 10.
Why would I ever want to dispel magic? I mean, magic's the only interesting thing about the world anyway.
Yeah, but sometimes there's like magic you don't want interfering in your plans.
I mean, I would just make new plans.
Really? So what's your plan for the infinite staircase? And with no dispel magic? What's the plan?
Let one of my companions figure it out.
I did figure it out. The figuring out is to spell magic.
Well, I mean, it might be trapped or something, but I mean, you can just soak it up and then we'll get going.
Other things that are similar to this, you all are pretty smart. You know magic fairly well. You're level 10. Like an unlock spell or something like that might assist you in this as well. So any of those types of things would assist in potentially taking this off.
Well, I'm not a burglar. I don't have those sort of things. I just tell people to give me things and then they give them to me. I don't need to steal them. That's beneath me.
Well, it's just a different crime. That's still a crime. It's not any better.
Talking is not a crime, especially when it's art.
You'd be surprised some places in the world. Yes, Sarah.
Let's see if I can knock this open with the spell knock. As I tried to.
It's almost like I saw all your spells and I knew what you had.
Yeah, so I'm gonna step up, all right, and I like point at it with the drumstick as I cast this. Let's see. All right, should I read what that does or?
Yeah, go for it. Because the viewers at home, I know we actually have somebody in chat who hasn't played D&D before, so it's always helpful.
Oh, hi, welcome.
People.
Yes. Choose an object you can see within range. It could be blah 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 blah. A chest, something, padlock, another object. A target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If it has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. But if you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be open and shut normally. When I cast a spell, loud knock emanates from it.
Yeah. You cast the spell and you hear occur, and almost within an instance, a creak as the staircase opens up, and before you, inside, you can see some, like, it looks like a room. Within the room, down below, like a light shines up through, and you can see down below into the room. The room itself is very white and gold. It has like marble and like columns and a beautiful bed that has, it's one of those canopy beds with like very like light white satin, and there's like dressers and just this beautiful bedroom. It almost appears as you look down into it. It's almost like you're fisheye looking into someone's bedroom. It's a little creepy.
Well, that did it. What do you think?
I think you're skinny enough to get in there. And a person who discovers something gets to name it, so that's your privilege.
I have an 18 passive perception. I'm looking at Dirge. I'm looking at Sada. Who's skinnier?
Dirge or Sada? Dirge.
I am quite svelte. I didn't waste my time with all of this, bulk and definition. I just went straight for, kind of like an eel, I think is probably about the best description for me. Yeah.
Efficiency.
An eel with very good posture.
Skinny. I believe that you might have a better chance than I.
Well, I don't know. It looks bougie in there, though. White marble,
You're the
really?
bougiest one of the four
Who
of us.
doesn't? No. I have excellent taste. Thank you very much.
Hey, quick question. I believe in what's fair and what's right, and I do believe in having a good laugh at occasionally other people's expenses.
Oh, that's the best kind.
Sada, you got pushed once, didn't you?
Pushed?
You got pushed today, didn't you?
That's one way to put it. Yes, I was pushed.
It was
I'm
more
gonna
of a
go
release.
behind. I'm gonna walk behind Dirge.
Okay.
It seems a little fitting.
Quinn's face is the best. Seems fair. I agree. Are you okay with this out of character, Alquin?
No, I would not allow this.
I'm not touching him. I'm just walking
No, it's
behind
out of
him.
character. Are you okay with if he pushes your character into the hole?
I mean, I think I should get a chance to perceive it, but
Okay, yeah, I will agree with that.
If I don't perceive it, well then.
Are you
that's
trying to
Dirge maybe
sneakily do
just
this, Cesare?
I'm just
Like
walking behind.
unnoticed?
I literally have. I think we have the strength and depth strength score. If not, mine's worse. Like
I think this is a deception strength roll, like a deception strength, and then for Alquin, this is a perception to see if you see.
And can I help Dirge? Like, if I see it too, I'll be like,
but hold on a
"Whoa."
second. Can I use deception since I am so good at deceiving people that I am therefore more aware
if
of
I can put this
deception?
out
It
there,
would be
I'm
an insight then, so wisdom.
real quick. If I
insight
can
or something.
put this out there, I'm not actually going to push him.
Okay.
I can't push anybody.
Okay. What? You can
Are you
tell
just
me.
trying to get a look
I
at my
literally have a
crushed
-1
velvet
strength.
breeches? Is that it?
I have a
confused what's
-1
happening
strength.
now.
They are quite
Me
fitted.
too.
I won't deny you that.
I simply said I'm walking behind the guy.
Okay, you walk behind. Are you trying to be like
Yeah.
sneakily about it, like deceptive?
No, I'm just doing
I mean,
it.
where is there
I'm just
room for you to
doing
do
it.
this? I thought we were in a single file like
Yeah,
staircase.
I'm going to the back of the line, buddy.
Cesare, you walk behind Dirge, sure.
I
You all
turn
noticed
90
this.
degrees so that my back is against the wall on this staircase,
Okay,
and I can
sure.
see anybody on either side of me.
Yeah, all right.
And I lean back against the wall and start flipping through my book.
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, we all discovered a fantastic room. It seems fair it's your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, did you say something? I was engrossed in something much more interesting.
Gonna pull up the little notepad, put a 1 under my name, put it back.
It's his like pun counter. I like it.
I'm just waiting for one of you two to move on. I mean, if you're talking skinnier, you're the one who's more svelte. Your word.
And we all know that it would just be awkward for me. I mean,
I mean, I'm doing what I always do, which is wait. Wait for the rest of you to get your stuff together.
As no one volunteers to
Just
go
look at
down
each
into
other.
the hole, what do the four of you do? Like, what's the plan? As you all stare into the hole, but none of you volunteer yourselves to go in.
I mean, I think being patient and observant has served me quite well so far. I'm the one who found this staircase and didn't waste their time flying around in a muck hole with mushroom people and bugs. So if you think that my approach is, obstinate, maybe it's just patient and observant.
Okay. Dirge is being patient and observant. Cesare, Sardar, Ava, what's your turn? What's your plan?
While we're all just kind of waiting here, twiddling our thumbs, I'm going to move my mind into my bird.
Okay. Sorry, I burped at the same time as saying okay.
And have that fly down.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, can I roll the stealth with my bird?
Yeah.
Is it going to use my bird's stealth or my stealth?
It would be your bird's stealth if your bird is stealthing.
Oh, buddy.
Unless you're jumping down in there, buddy, then you can use your stealth.
Oh, little buddy, if only you were adept at anything.
No.
That's going to be a 14.
We see a bird kind of hop onto the ledge, kind of look down, peer down, and in a few moments, Cesare can now see from this vision of this bird with a little bow tie as it peers down, blinks, and you can see the vision from the bird's perspective. The crow lightly floating down into the room, trying to stay up and kind of looking around. Roll me a perception check. As it first flies in, you do see the same things that I had described.
Okay, apparently the 18 on this die isn't inked in. Or the 14. Perception is going to be a 21.
Ooh, with the 21, you see a desk that has some parchment on it. You can also see a bookshelf that has a variety of books upon it. There's another table that has like a weird contraption. You're not really sure what it is, but it looks like some kind of like weird mechanically built thing. Because the 21, you also see a two of those creatures, like the robot tree creatures, kind of standing at an entrance of like what looks like a doorway into this bedroom.
Do they look active?
Upon first looking
they
at
get
them,
their steps in.
they look
But they have a Stairmaster right here.
like the statues that you saw in the little nooks in the previous room that you were just in. Which as you got real close and personal with one of them, it definitely came back to life.
Gotcha. Just speaking out loud, my bird flies back. Actually, it's a good thing none of us are going down there right now. It's a very good thing none of us are going down there right now. I'm glad we're playing this little chicken game. As my bird flies back.
I mean, I do like being right all the time, but it does.
You
get
were
a
the
bit
one
boring.
telling him to jump down, so you were in the wrong too. But also, I was in the wrong for telling you to go down because you would have been cut in half. There's two of those robot things downstairs. The constructs with the weaponry.
Right.
Two of them in little alcoves.
And what are they doing? Are they just having a chat? Or are they guarding something specific?
They're doing
What
that
else is down
dormant.
there?
They're doing that dormant thing that would catch other adventurers off guard by being pretending to be statues. I don't buy it.
Oh, come on.
I mean, we've come this far. I mean, I think, and we've shown that we can dispatch one of them quite easily. So.
True, and this time we're not dealing with a giant ball going around a room.
And, I mean, it's quite possible that we could just bluff our way past them or convince them of something else. We don't need to start this out with fighting. I mean, we can just say, oh, no, we're lost. Or, oh, we were given a quest by some god or something. And, we've found your lair, Melody. You must tell us your secrets. Well, I mean, whatever. We'll figure it out when we get there.
I'm gonna have words with Melody when we meet her. I genuinely thought I was going to die, and I don't like feeling that way.
Me neither. It seems that Melody's pulling a lot of strings around this place. More than would be expected.
I mean, I wouldn't take it personally. If you were a supervillain, you'd have this stuff in your lair as well. And I've been taking notes, and I've gotten some excellent ideas for this.
Of course, I'm not surprised.
Eva glares at Dirge, saying evil things casually again.
I just very pointedly, Cicero's going to go, Scorpion, pointing at Dirge, Frog, pointing at the rest of us.
What's the plan?
Fine, I'll proceed in then.
Real quick, which one of us is the best liar? Who has the best deception bonus?
Oh, maybe, easily. You wouldn't even know when I was lying. In fact, I've been lying to all of you exceptionally. I mean, would you really know? Would you really know how good I am at deceiving you? No, I'm telling you.
I think after voting for a while, we would kind of know. Huh?
Oh, you know that I have the best deception. You know it then.
He has the best deception. Oh,
Yay.
actually, no. You know what? Dirge and Cicere, the two of you, you've been homies in comparison to the other two. You're close. It is like rock, paper, scissors close.
Mine's not that bad either.
Oh, yours is not close to either of theirs.
Oh.
The two of them are close. Sardar, you could only dream of being as deceptive as them. In fact,
I thought you said it was 6.
Well, the difference is I enjoy it.
Eva is more deceptive than you. You are like the precious good bean.
I thought you said it was 6. You deceived me in real time.
Clearly, not high enough deception.
But really out of character, like out of Cicere actually has the highest deception. Not by much.
That's not canon. We don't know that's true. I'm proceeding down into this opening. I delicately slide through the step, and I'm going to move through quite confidently, making eye contact with these creatures, dormant though they may be.
You step down into the stair, and it does look like when you're peering into it, to you it seems like you're looking above like a fisheye, but as you step in, you step out of the mirror and you stand in the room, and there's like this tall mirror that's like it's like a oval shaped, and it has kind of gold trimming around it, and you step out of the mirror. And as you step
when I look back at the mirror, is it like a reflection, or do I see my friends?
Oh yeah, you see yourself.
Oh, it looks good, yeah.
Yeah, you see yourself. Do you say anything as you look into the mirror at yourself?
I think the rest of you just kind of see me sort of smirk, and you think I'm smirking at you, but I'm actually, saying, yes.
I mean, the stairs really did you a gift. Like, it really did do you good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hop down through.
You walk into the room, and as soon as you do, the two statues, you hear the as the stone kind of begins to move, and you can see the barky look of these trees kind of come to life. The eyes turn red, and they both kind of look and kind of scan you. And you have this light that scans you, and it says 3FA activated.
We have an appointment with Melody. We're not here to do anything untoward. We were actually came here at great peril to ourselves.
3FA activated.
Look, you can stuff the 3FA right up your FA, all right? It's been a long day already.
The
We're
three of
late.
you are still at
we have
the
to
top.
be inside past that door.
Are you stepping through, Cicere?
I said I stepped through.
Oh, you stepped through. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there some sort of roll I can make to try to, like, if I'm relatively good with like puzzles and those sort of things, can I see if I could from context try to figure out what 3FA would mean?
Sure. I think
What
you
would I
as a
roll for
person
that?
could also maybe figure out what 3FA stands for. But yeah, roll me a just flat intelligence check. And do the two of you, Sardar and Eva, walk in? 9 is your number today. What is going on, Alcorn?
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god, dude.
All right, well, I'm not sure what 3FA means, but it might be that they're going to attack once 3 of us are in here. So let's just wait for a moment.
Sardar and Eva, do you go in?
I feel like we're both actually kind of looking at each other like,
Yeah, we're looking at like.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little hesitant. I'm not exactly feeling the most healed, and there's no sky. And how are you?
I'm also hesitant, but perhaps.
I mean, it could be bad. It could be if one of you comes in, that stops it from activating. Or it could be that if one of you comes in, that's what activates it.
Question, DM. Do I know where George's room is?
Yeah. You know
Is it
where
on the
all-
3rd floor?
I think he was. Your room was first, right? Oh, Dirge's room. Dirge's room was at the top.
Yes, I had a penthouse. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Much better than any of yours.
What
forgot
was
what
your
3FA
what was your
means.
thought
The
process?
3rd floor is for plebs. That was not my floor.
Same time?
Ooh.
Oh, I think we might have lost.
We've lost London. That giving you a look. I think
That's
we
a
lost London.
And what a look it was.
Okay,
Hey.
we're back.
All right.
That
I'm
was
so
like
sorry.
That was what? Why do you freeze on like a great like? And then I freeze and I'm like an
Yeah.
idiot.
Every time I freeze, I'm always like,
I'm like,
I'm so.
Yeah.
and you freeze and you're like,
Yeah, every one of us looks like goblin children. Meanwhile, you freeze and just like, ooh.
you're like, I'm a model. Like, what was that? Oh, anyways,
I'm sorry, y'all.
Eva
What did I
said
miss?
3, 2, 1. We go at we go at the same time.
Go together.
Oh, okay. Yes. Let's go.
Do you like hold hands and step in?
Shall I link arms at least?
Aw.
Like,
Let's do it.
I'm shipping this so hard. I was shipping in chat. Anyways, you step in together as the two of you come out of this mirror. And the 3 of you are now in the room, and these creatures step forward, and you hear like the clunk, clunk on the ground, and the 2 of them kind of start surrounding your companions, and it says, 3FA activated. Are you ready?
3-factor authentication? I mean, I don't know if I brought my sending stone with me. I never know where my sending stones are.
Can I roll intelligence check to know what that is?
Intelligence, yeah, straight flat. Eva
Alright.
said it.
Oh, well then. Okay, cool.
Oh, I was literally just guessing.
3-factor authentication. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Oh.
She's oddly
As-
insightful anyway, as is.
yeah.
As the 4 of them step through the mirror and they find themselves in what looks like a very fancy, beautiful room. Standing before them 2 more of these creatures and some kind of 3-factor authentication activating. We will find out what happens next episode for episode 6 of The Mystery of Melody. With that, I would like to do some quick Gilding Light reminders. Of course, be sure to tune in right here, twitch.tv/GildingLight. Give us a follow. Make sure that you hit all the bells, whistles, and all of that things in order to not miss. Tomorrow, we have a new Bardic one-shot episode of The Spectres, who with special guest Leland House. And of course, on Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific, there will also be the season finale of A Song in the Heart. And you can catch up on past episodes on youtube.com/gildinglight, which will have this episode up there. You know, you want to catch all the Mystery of Melody, definitely go check that out. And of course, there's only 3 days left. In fact, almost like 3-factor authentication. It's almost like it was planned. 3 days left to back Sirens Battle of the Bards on Kickstarter. Head to thebardbook.com to secure your copy and grab some really cool add-ons from the campaign coins, Wormwood, Level Up Dice, and more. And of course, this Saturday, you are all invited, May 22nd, to Satine's big birthday bash, twitch.tv/SatinePhoenix. Come join. She'll be DMing all day from 8 a.m. Pacific to 10 p.m. Pacific, which is crazy and exhausting as a DM. I know what that's like. But come celebrate and mark the end of the Sirens Battle of the Bards Kickstarter. And of course, check out Gilding Light's social media to see who will be rolling in this epic game day. And with that, I'm going to let my lovely cast members say where you can find them at, because not only are they just fantastic RPers here on The Mystery of Melody, but they also do other things on the internets, and you're going to find out about all of those things in a moment. First and foremost, we have Elquin. Where can people find you when you're not pushing your friends overboard and then they just do what you say anyway? Will you find magical staircases?
I'm Malcolm Gersh. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram as Different Elves. It's different _ elves. And as far as games, besides this one, coming up on this channel, I'll be DMing The Red Opera, which is a Kickstarter which we completed before, which is based on a heavy metal concept album by Diamorte.
We lost London.
So yeah,
all
so
the
check
cameras
that
are
out.
messed up.
Oh no!
I can't fix it. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's me.
All right. Moving on over, we have Madame Gandalf, who plays Eva. Where can people find you when you're not being held paralyzed to death by a mushroom tendril thing, and then, walking into mirrors with your friend?
Well, that's actually a really good question. Where can you find me? I don't even know myself half the time, but you can probably find me over at Tristan TV /Madam Gandalf, like 6 days a week, where I do a bit of cooking, singing, D&D, and TTRPGs, and also we're celebrating at the moment a month of mayhem by celebrating our first year as a Twitch partner. So yeah, come on by for all of the special events. We're unlocking a bunch of really cool things for the community, and yeah, it's a good time. So come on by my Green Dragon Tavern.
Ooh, exciting. Did you finish Undertale, by the way?
I did.
Oh my gosh. I loved all your voices for all the characters. It was so good. I stopped by and I checked it out. And of course,
it's so much fun doing Papyrus's voice.
Oh, I loved it. It was great. And of course, I'm HTT Paladin. No, I'm just kidding. HTT Paladin, where can people find you when you are not being silenced and, freaking the rest of us out by your words and horns?
Hi, my name is HD Paladin. You can find me on Twitter. There he is. Cool, I can talk at my normal speed again. Hi, London. How are you?
What's up?
Sorry. It's all good. I'm glad you're back, buddy. My name is HD Paladin. You can find me as HD Paladin on Twitter. I am the co-director for the Island of Sina Una, and I made an interview book that's coming out later on this summer. I've also got a Kickstarter coming out next month called Incantations. We just released revealed the cover art today. It's going to be a book of spells and all kinds of weirdness.
We like spells. All right. Well, thank you so much. And of course, we have last but not least, London Carlisle, who's playing Sardar. What are you up to when you're not using your drumsticks as a scratching post to take off gross mushrooms on your friend's back while also getting backstabbed?
When I'm not doing that, I am using my phone to stream on Twitch, apparently. This is a first. I'm sorry about that, everybody. But you can find me on Twitter, at London Carlisle. That's me. I play lots of games, different places, running a Call of Cthulhu campaign with Roll For It on Saturday. So follow me on Twitter. You'll learn all about that. You can stay up to date on everything.
Everyone's
that's me,
getting
London
married.
Carlisle.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's lots of marriage, sometimes in a span of 5 minutes. It's a whole thing, but it's great times.
And of course, I'm Margaret Crone, your DM today. And you can find me at Margaret Crone in all the places because that's my name, hashtag branding. And I do lots of things on the internet, almost something every single day. So if you need content, I got you. Lots of tabletop goodness. And of course, I will be back here next week to DM you another episode of The Mystery of Melody. And for my day job, I do make video games. I'm currently working on a game called Ashes of Creation. You can find it at Ashes of Creation in all of the places. And we will see you next week for another episode of The Mystery of Melody. Toodles. If I can find the end button.